Hey, you made it to video 5. Congratulations. I hope you're so proud of yourself because I'm very proud of you. Follow through is not easy, but you're here and you're doing it. So good job. All right. Before we dive into the actual technique of our 5th breathing exercise, I'm actually going to guide you through a couple of breaths, ask you a couple questions, and have you do a little journal sesh. So in video 4, I asked you to bring a pen and paper to day 5. If you didn't do that, feel free to grab those tools now. If you don't have them, you can still follow along, I promise. So I'll give you just a moment here to get yourself situated. Do, 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 do. Okay, I won't subject you to that. All right, hopefully you have what you need. And my ask now is that you just get comfortable. I'm gonna say long spine, as per usual, whether it's standing, sitting, laying down on your back, do what feels best for you. You can set your pen and paper off to the side for just now. All right. Be sure to soften. Whew, getting a little excited. All right, be sure to soften through your shoulders and really relax through all the small muscles of your face. And we'll just start with breath. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. Yeah, let it go. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Good. Softer now. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Continue breathing. And take a moment to observe how you're feeling. Right? And there's absolutely no need for judgment here. You can feel any which way. So maybe you really had a bright, beautiful day so far. Maybe not quite so much. There's no right or wrong here. It's just observation. See if you can kind of label that emotion. So I'm feeling really tired. I'm feeling really blissed out. And then just take note. Is how you're feeling in this moment exactly how you want to feel? Again, there's no right or wrong here. It's just observation. Maybe you wish that you were feeling a little more of something. So if you're feeling pretty calm, maybe you would also like to feel accomplished, or you'd also like to feel at peace. Take another breath in and another breath out. And here's where I'd love for you to grab your pen and just put it to your paper. If you had any observations or ahas, or maybe you just start writing words. Again, there's no right or wrong when we do this type of work, so just go with the flow, see what comes out, and try to keep that question of how you're feeling in mind. And then start to shift. I'll give you a little prompt here. I would like to feel blank. I would like to feel blank. All right. And now the really fun part. You'll keep the tail end of that sentence and just switch the beginning. So instead of I would like to feel, I am. So if you had I would like to feel peace or at peace, you'll write I am peace or at peace, or I am accomplished, or I am calm. See what we're doing here? We're going to try to trick the mind into believing these things, your statement, and it really, really is impactful. And what we're going to do is sync your statement or mantra that you just created, you're doing it, up with breath. Now, I just want to offer you this. If you weren't able to come up with something or that didn't feel very authentic to you, no problem. Again, feel free to let that go. I'll offer you this. The words I am in themselves are so powerful. So maybe your mantra is just I am. And if you're feeling really spicy, I'll give you this. The Sanskrit words for I am are soham, so beautiful. S-O-H-U-M, soham. So you've either got soham, I am, or your very own tailor-made mantra. Okay, now we're going to talk about the breathing technique. Ujaii Pranayama. Ujaii Pranayama. It's a really rich textured breath. Let's try an exercise. Take your hand, hold it in front of your face, and then breathe out as though you're fogging up a mirror. You feel that heat on your hand? Okay, now blow on your hand as though you are trying to cool off a cup of tea. Cool air. Yeah, so the only difference there was the texture in the back of your throat. We're creating heat, or in Sanskrit, I know I give you a lot of Sanskrit terms, tapas. When you're working towards something in your life, whether it just be an emotion or, a bigger goal such as financial freedom or a dream career, you know that in that transformation, there's a little bit of discomfort. And that's okay. We talk about this a lot in yoga. Discomfort is when the real beautiful change in your life happens. If you stay in that safe zone, that really comfortable zone, it might feel nice, but there's not really any room for growth there. So even though this concept is kind of big, we're just taking it down, filing it back, and hopefully making it feel a little bit more accessible. Now, if this all feels a little bit too much, like the concept seems a little bit overwhelming, don't worry about it. By doing this practice, you'll start to understand more over time. But I just give you with kind of the background on this if that stuff interests you. If it doesn't, cool, set it aside. You can still practice this and reap all of the benefits of it. Okay? So, Ujaii Pranayama, we're going to use that textured breath and sync it up with your mantra or phrase that you've created or chosen. You'll use that textured breath, although with your mouth closed. So it sounds like this. It's a little bit raspy, audible. You don't need to go overboard with this. No need to overdo it, but it should be audible. That's it. Easy, right? And then we'll sync it up with breath. And you already know how to do this because in day 1 of Breathing for a Better Life, you were doing mantra breathing. Now we're just learning how to tailor the mantra to you and where you're at in your life or your day. All right, let's try it on. What do you say? All right, come back to your tall spine. Close your eyes if it feels good, or open. This one's up to you. Let's start with clearing breath. I love that nice clearing breath. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Good. Now seal your lips. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. And now Ujaii, textured breath in. Textured breath out. Now let's add in mantra. Inhale, I am. Exhale, your word or phrase. Inhale, I am. Exhale, your word or phrase. Let's try this one. Inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Good. Gently open your eyes. How we doing? Hey, you're doing it. And guess what? Fun fact, you're meditating. you're meditating. Hey, it might not feel like it. And in meditation, there are some really lofty goals like quieting the mind, accessing bliss, but there's steps involved, and breath work is step number one. So you are already meditating, whether you know it or not. Maybe you already have a meditation practice, but if you don't and meditation feels really daunting, guess what? You're already there. And if you're feeling really excited about all of the tools that you learned and you're really interested in creating a meditation practice in your life, click on Meditation 101. We'll dive a little bit deeper into some of the concepts and things, and really start to set you up in your life to have a meditation practice that feels exciting and accessible. Does that sound good? Cool. Meditation 101, click the button. Just a little recap. There's been a lot of information in just 5 videos, so I just want to give you a little bit of tie a little bow around it, if you will. So in day 1, we were doing mantra breathing, and it was just this breath in and this breath out. And why I really love this one is because it's just a really quick fix. I'm talking in your car while you're driving, bathroom stall at work. It's really easy to kind of turn yourself around with just this breath in and this breath out. In day 2, we were doing samavriti, circle breathing. I gave you lots of shapes. That circle breathing just creates a rhythm. Again, it's sending a signal to your body that everything is okay. Remember, you're either stressed or not stressed according to your physiology. So circle breathing is going to let your body know that everything's okay. So even if it's not okay, your body's going to get the information that it is, and that means digestion and glandular and immune system are all going to pick back up. Okay, and we also talked about the triangle breathing, so you can inhale, hold at the top, exhale, and continue on like that. And the inhale at the top is going to offer a little bit more oxygen into your body because you're holding air in your lungs. And if you take a really long breath, hopefully the lower lobes, which again, extra blood vessels there, so lots of circulation of oxygen going through your body. It's great for a little pick-me-up. If you're thinking a little bit more calm, I love to hold the breath at the bottom. So it's an inhale, exhale, hold. It's kind of a weightless feeling. I love it. It's actually one of my very favorite breaths. If you do square breathing, you get a little bit of both of those benefits. So play around and see what feels best for you. On day 3, Nadi Shodhana nostril breathing. This one is great for concentration. If you need a little bit more focus in your life before a big speech or maybe a date, this is really great to balance out the hemispheres of both the brain and the energetic body. Whew, okay, how we doing? Stick with me, we're almost there. Day 4, we did Kapalabhati breathing. It's that this belly breathing, snapping your belly in towards your spine, right? That kind of awkward breathing technique, but really great for just letting things go, adding a little bit of fire. We didn't even dive too much into this, but it activates Agni, or digestive fire. So really great for big release and to activate the system. All right, day 5, you made your own mantra, or you tried, or you at least got the tools to be able to. So again, if you didn't get there today, just come back to it later when it does call to you. And we're kind of tricking the brain into believing that you're feeling the way that you want to feel. Guess what? That's manifestation. It's a big topic, and we talk about it a lot more in the meditation videos. But for now, just that simple shift of I am calm really does wonders. How are you feeling? I wish I could hear the answer to that. Whether it's really good or a little bit confused, know that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And I thank you from the very bottom of my heart for sticking it out all the way to video 5. You did it. You've learned the tools to breathe for a better life, and I couldn't be more excited to have been on this journey with you. I hope that we get to continue working together. I'm so very excited for you. Thank you for being here, my friends. Namaste.